BNB is seeing a massive price hike. What's happening, everyone? If you're a BNB fan, let's subscribe to this channel. It costs you nothing. You can always unsubscribe. So that's my offer for you. Smash that like button if you haven't already, because it's free and supports growth of small content creators like me. But this time, we're going to be looking at BNB and what exactly is the price point for it. It used to be $600, right? And now post-inflation, it's half that. Now, we saw this huge price drop in 2021 for BNB. So it basically like everything halved during the bear market. And here we are 3 years later almost, back in crypto. I'm still here. I didn't go anywhere. They're going to be back with another Binance Launchpool Sleepless AI. And AI is definitely a big thing right now. This is what's keeping a lot of people awake at night. AI. That's the big thing, right? And that's huge, if you ask me. That's definitely what people want to see. There is going to be probably more opportunities for crypto markets to grow. And with AI improving, guess what? The only thing that we are potentially going to be seeing with other markets is basically like BNB growing even more up, because they are going to be possibly just recovering from all the disasters they had, from all the bad news they had. BNB now has a fair chance to actually see a massive price rally. And that's where I really find it exciting to see BNB go up. So there is a recovery plan for this one. There is probably going to be a ton of opportunities. And this is where I think BNB is going to really outperform everyone else. So that being said, if you're new to this channel, you probably aren't aware that I have been knowing BNB for a long time. I knew BNB for a long time, and really I did find the bad stuff about it. I did find the good stuff about it. So that's the big difference. BNB right now, it's not the perfect coin. It's not good. It's not bad. But I definitely do think we could be seeing somewhere a BNB of $350, and that's because it still has that potential. It paid off massive like problematic parts. So they paid off they were sued, and they paid that off, which was a big problem for everyone basically. So that's one problem less, right? A lot of people were very frustrated with that one, and I do think more people in this crypto space will now be coming back to BNB. BNB, yeah, exactly, because they are now going to be looking for different profits. And they're going to be buying all these Binance launch pools. And we saw it with all these 42 projects. People always ended up in profit because they were starting so cheap. Even in bear markets, they ended up growing. And this is where BNB really had that strong potential. So I do think there is opportunity to see some growth. I do think there is also opportunity to see, BNB crash if there's going to be another big problem. But right now, it doesn't look like it's going to crash. And I think this is where a lot of people are excited for that factor. So do you guys think that this token right now, BNB, could end up crashing even more? Yeah, for sure. It could end up dropping. But the potential to go higher is so much better than dropping in the next few days, because there is probably going to be big whales coming back now with no regulation. People were really worried about regulation, including me. And this is where I think the big opportunity, big price hike will really come out and reveal everything about this coin. But again, if you guys want to be kept up to date with more content like this, you know what to do. Smash that like button, and I'll keep you guys updated. Peace, everyone. Crypto might be seeing one of those not big full runs, and that is for a sense because crypto right now, look at it. Look at the BNB. BNB saw a massive recovery, 10% up in a single week, 15%, 30% last 30 days. Definitely a very good recovery. So they're not enough to Ethereum, but it's seemingly like crypto is returning in a good way, and I'm definitely excited to hear more about that. I'm definitely excited to hear crypto going up, everyone having a good time. There's losers and winners in crypto, and there is one massive problem I'm seeing with crypto right now, and it's very simply put that a lot of these crypto coins, they are not getting the same attention as before. So let's take a look at the top of Bitcoin. And I think this can be solved in the future for sure. But if we look at this right now, look at the volume of Bitcoin at its peak, 27 billion. Now look at the volume now, 23 billion. So we are in fact with Bitcoin, the same chart as before, 43 billion, where the prices really weren't stopping anytime soon. So that's the good news. These are the big factors. Crypto prices are not dropping. And I do think that's a major potential. But here we have to see, like, what is crypto going to do differently this time to have that major market rally that we never saw before? And here's my big question. Now, if you guys want to be kept up more to date with more content like this, you know what to do. Smash that like button. But today we're going to be looking at everything that's going on with crypto. I'm your host Coin Central. If that's something you're interested in, smash that like. But again, there is a lot of opportunities in crypto right now. Now, I'm wondering in the next few days, is crypto going to recover? Is crypto going to perform better or worse? That's the big question. And that's where I think a lot of people are going to be really excited in a sense, where crypto like Ethereum could be growing back up. Now, if we look at Ethereum's volume here, it's 20 billion. Right now it's 10 billion. So it's about half of that. So the prices do reflect that. And this is because mostly AI got the big bull run rallies this year. So this was another problem. I do think like AI and all of that is what really got people excited in a way this year, like not just other crypto tokens. So here's where I saw the massive like failure in a sense, not a failure of crypto, but just seeing that crypto really doesn't have that spotlight anymore. In 2021, it was on the main news. Everybody was talking about it. Everyone was happy. Everyone was really just chilling about, and they weren't stopping to do anything. Like nothing was stopping crypto. Everybody thought it was going up, and everybody kept talking about it. And another example of this is actually here we have Shiba Inu coin. So this is another great example of crypto overall. And here we can see Shiba Inu. Its right now volume is 300 million. Look at its peak, 8 billion volume. So almost like same as Bitcoin in that sense, as Bitcoin all-time highs, because Bitcoin had 24 billion. This had like 30% less than Bitcoin's all-time high. So let that sink in for a bit. And I do feel like crypto right now, in a sense, is going to be one of those biggest gainers we have ever seen. Now, that being said, what do you guys feel is crypto going to do in the next following days? Because if we can get the Bitcoin spot ETF, this could solve the big solution we have right now, the big problem, not enough trading volume. And trading volume is a very big indicator when crypto prices go up. So look at here. Shiba Inu is at its peak. Its trading volume is about 14 billion. And we can see actually these drops. Nobody starts to talk about SHIB anymore. And here we see like SHIB at what, 100 million trading volume. So now it has like 3 times more, 6 times more because of the blockchain. So it is doing something to increase the price. But just because the overall market is growing, there isn't really massive opportunities in scale to actually say, okay, now is the time to get in. So why would the retail investor buy crypto when they're mostly buying other crypto tokens? And this is what I see the big problem for crypto right now is a lot of these retail investors, a lot of senior retirees, they don't want to get into crypto unless it's going to be life-changing money. Here's where I find that big problem with crypto mostly. But again, anything could change at that point. People change, projects change. And this is where I'm really excited to see like those forward updates, those big, massive changes for a lot of these projects coming forward to see some major bull runs. If that's something you're interested in, we can be seeing that spot ETF on January 10th. So be sure to subscribe on this channel for more content like this, more trading volume. So especially like BNB over here, 1 billion trading volume. Before it had 3 billion, 4 billion. And look at this, even at its bottom, even at like $30, so 10x less, it still had in 2020 like 300 million. And right now it has like, okay, it has 3 times more, so that's good. But even that we saw a few months ago, it was seeing same as before. So while the price did like go to $200, it saw same prices before as we saw in 2020. And I think this was the big problematic factor. But I'll keep you guys updated with more news. If you guys want to be kept up to date and that's something you're interested in, smash that like button. Peace, everyone. So guys, I haven't made a lot of videos on Ethereum, but I'm fair to say I was wrong. I was wrong about everything. And I'm going to explain what exactly I mean. If you guys want more content like this, smash that like button. I've been a huge advocate of BNB in 2021, but I felt like regulation will take a huge hit, and BNB is going to be basically the scapegoat. It's the biggest exchange, so why wouldn't it be, right? And this is where I found it a bit problematic. Now, what I do think, however, here is the big difference. Right now, a lot of people are staying strong with these crypto tokens, and it's exactly what we are seeing. Now, the biggest problem I have with that is most people still haven't realized that BNB is having more competition than it's having in 2021. This is where I think BNB is actually going to be sort of off-put, where it's going to be sort of destroyed in that sense, like where it's really problematic. Because for that reason, I do think it has, definitely a lot of potential. A lot of potential we haven't seen before for any other crypto tokens overall. But the biggest issue it has is really Solana coming in, becoming stronger. Again, XRP winning the lawsuit. So people don't really have the opportunity or the reason to buy it in that sense. Why would they buy something if they can just decide, all right, this is it, I'm going to buy completely something else? And I think this is where, for a lot of people, they decided to call it quits in that sense. And I'm not too afraid in that aspect. So that being said, does seem like we have tons of cryptos basically going up, basically exploding in that value. And this one is the one that is gonna win big. So BNB still has one other thing that other tokens don't. Solana, for example, has this problem that it doesn't really have any incentive for people to hold Solana other than staking and gas fees. Now, BNB has a huge program and is still the biggest crypto exchange we have seen in the history. It saw 25% this month, 10% today. Absolutely incredible gains, right? And that's where I think that crypto has really that potential, in a sense that they have really tons of opportunity. And I am definitely really excited for that. I do think crypto is going to be growing pretty much shortly, and BNB is going to be one of those rising, because now that they have paid the fine, they don't necessarily have to have any problems. They don't need to have any problems in the crypto space. They won't have any problems. And here's where BNB will win in the long run, because they have still a great team. There's still a great project behind it. There's still tons of other things that they have innovated in this space during the bear markets and non-bear markets. So there's opportunities left and right for crypto overall for them. And I am definitely excited to see if they are going to be showing more of their potential in the following crypto bull run. Now, if that's something you're interested in, you know what to do. Smash that like button, and I'll keep you guys updated with more news. Seems like BNB is still going to be growing, because at the end of the day, they have unlimited money. BNB and Binance coin literally have unlimited money. It's very hard to explain how much money is that, but it's literally, the crypto market might crash before Binance even does have a huge hit. And that's where I see the big problem being. Like, if BNB crashes tomorrow, for example, I do feel like there is gonna be more people homeless, more people broke in that sense, than than any other crypto crash we saw in crypto history before. So that's where I feel like a lot of people are really, really worried about BNB crashing. And sometimes when BNB was crashing, we even saw, the whole market have a huge recession because of this, because they were thinking BNB is insolvent, one of the biggest crypto exchanges in that matter. So that's where I think BNB has a ton of potential. I definitely think there is going to be more opportunities. And if that's something you guys are interested in, you know what to do. Smash that like button, and I'll keep you guys updated with more news like that. Until next time, peace everyone. So hey everyone, I was wrong about Ethereum. I was actually wrong, and it saddens me. It really does sadden me. But if you guys want more content like this, be sure to smash that like button, because this is what I do on this channel. I keep you guys updated with tons of new content, tons of new news. So there is something I wanted to talk to you guys about, and that is exactly what's happening in this crypto space. Everything that's been really evolving in that sense. So I do think crypto is gonna change in the future. It's gonna change. It's changing right now as we speak, and I think this is where crypto really does have that potential to rise forward, become one of the biggest crypto gains. But I don't know if Ethereum really has its place right now. It's not really knowing its place, because I'm kind of disappointed with Ethereum. Look at this. We thought Solana is gonna be the biggest underperformer. But right now, Ethereum is just holding steady with such a big market cap. You really need to pump in a lot of money to see big money rolling in for Ethereum. And this is where I found the problem. Nobody really wants to buy Ethereum in a sense. Nobody really wants to hold it. And they do find it problematic in that factor. So this is my problem with Ethereum right now. Is it's a great project. It can be a great project, but the question is, what really can it provide in a sense? Like, what can it change to make this massive bull run rally that everybody has been really waiting for? So it's really all these upgrades that are happening next year. Even if we look at BNB here, which we can all agree had a super, super bad month overall, that's the one that really also people didn't care much about it. And that's where I find this a problem. Like, if most people, they don't care about BNB, if they don't care about Ethereum, they're going to focus on other coins, and all these blockchains, they're going to shift their own perspective. And Ethereum could be what people have been fearing of for a long time, actually priced out, outperformed by other crypto investments. And to me, this is a big problem in a sense. To me, I think this is one of the worst things that could happen, because it shows, and also a good thing in terms of technology, it's definitely a good thing, because it shows that people, are staying here for the long-term game. But also, what you are seeing is most people having really no idea of where it's gonna hit, where it's gonna be, how it's gonna perform. And this is the rising factor right now for crypto, like that Ethereum could be just end up not performing as well as we thought. And here's where I my comments stand. Here's where I think is the big difference gonna be. I definitely do think Ethereum has potential in the long term. Now, the question is, who can actually decide what is like gonna be Ethereum's lowest price point in that sense? So right now, I think Ethereum has reached its highs. And to get more money in, it needs to see way, way more money flowing than Solana or BNB, because these tokens like Solana, so if we take a look at Solana over here, it had such a big drop, and now it's suddenly back up at its all-time highs. It saw one of the biggest price growths in history. And again, crypto history is just amazes me every single time. So that's a good factor. That's definitely good for everyone. What everyone wanted to see is crypto growing, is crypto rising forward. But I'm not really too sure how and what can actually change for that matter to see like something changed in the way Solana changed, because Solana had like no drops, no FTX crashes, things like that. What can we see for other coins? Like, well, you guessed it, well, Ethereum. So that's where really my question comes in. So to recap, there really isn't any reason why Ethereum shouldn't be growing. It's got a great potential, it's got great projects, but it seems like the spotlight isn't there yet. And a lot of these tokens, you know, like over here, year to date, all these tokens have recovered. And Ethereum is seeing, yeah, it's seeing like growth, but compared to other tokens like 130%, Tron 90%, Ethereum is seeing, yeah, definitely a boost. But when we look at BNB, even, it's not that far behind. It's like 20% growth. And even today, it saw like 24-hour growth, 17% growth this week. So here's where I really find it problematic a bit for a lot of these crypto holders, is nobody's too sure what's going to happen in the long run. But again, if you guys want to be kept up more to date with content like this, you know what to do. Smash that like button, and I'll keep you guys updated. Peace, everyone.